Sevgili arkadaşlar, herkese merhabalar, selamlar. Haftamızın ikinci ders saati işliyoruz şimdi sizlerle birlikte ve kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Birinci dersimizde, bundan önceki dersimizde ne işlemiştik? Ona bakacağız ve devam edeceğiz. Evet, şimdi hatırlarsanız otel standartları ile ilgili bir ders işliyoruz arkadaşlar. Inspection, bu tarz konuları işledik bir önceki dersimizde. Oteller nasıl kontrol ediliyor? Ondan sonra en son bu Hotel Statistics alıştırmasını yaptık. Şimdi devam ediyoruz. Küçük bir gramer konum var. Bunu atlamayacağım. Şöyle bir 2 dakika üstünde durmak istiyorum bunun. Bir hatırlatma amaçlı olarak. Okay. Have something done or get something done. Okay. First of all, we use the structure have plus past participle or get plus past participle. Past participle dediğimiz şey fiilin 3. hali. Bildiğiniz gibi arkadaşlar. Yani have ve fiilin 3. hali ve get fiilin 3. hali. Bunu niçin kullanıyoruz? To describe the situation when we arrange for something to be done. For example, we have our catalogs printed in Morocco, or we get our catalogs printed in Monaco. Ya da mesela, please get these carpets cleaned, they are filthy. Or, please have these carpets cleaned, they are filthy. And secondly, it is also possible to include the person who performs the service, like we will get an electrician to fix those lights. They had the bedrooms refurbished by an exclusive interior decorating firm. Evet, refurbish yeniden dekore edilmesi, yeniden mobilyaların vesaire bunların yeniden yapılması anlamına geliyor arkadaşlar. Evet, şimdi bunu okuduk ve buna göre aşağıda bir alıştırmamız var burada. Okay. Study the grammar box we just did, and read the minutes of a meeting about the refurbishment of a hotel. Here below, we are going to complete the action points with the verbs in the box. And we are going to use the construction have or get plus these verbs, okay? Let's take a look at the verbs first in the box. We have install, look at, put up, repaint, replace, and rewire. Evet, bu başındaki re olan fiiller arkadaşlar. Re'ler çıkartıldığında yine fiilin kendi kalıyor. Mesela paint, repaint yani yeniden boyanmak. Replace, yeniden yerini değiştirmesi. Rewire yani kablo sisteminin yeniden döşenmesi gibi anlamlar oluyor başına re gelince fiilin. Değil mi? Evet, onu da hatırladık. Şimdi burada arkadaşlar bir toplantı var. Burada yapılması gereken refurbishment aşamasında yapılması gereken şeyler var. Burada işte have ya da get artı bu fiillerin 3. hallerini kullanacağız ve bu boşlukları tamamlayacağız. Okay. Action point. We have ground floor, rooms 3 to 9, bathrooms 21 to 29, and laundry room. Okay, and discussion. We are going to complete these empty spaces in discussion. Part of the exercise, okay? Well, ground floor, discussion. After much discussion, we agreed to blah, blah, the reception area, blah, blah. And to blah, blah, ACV vending services to blah, blah, and espresso cappuccino machine in the bar. All right. After much discussion, we agreed to get or have. The reception area, resepsiyon alanına bir şey yapılmasına karar verdik. Ne yapılması olabilir? Ne olacak arkadaşlar? Hangisi olabilir? Repainted olacak. Repainted. After much discussion, we agreed to have the reception area repainted. Or, after much discussion, we agreed to get the reception area repainted. And to blah, blah, ACV vending services to blah, blah, a machine. Okay. And to get ACV vending services to do something about the machine. Install, yes. Services to install an espresso cappuccino machine in the bar. Okay. For rooms 3 to 9, Nelson will arrange for carpets to be removed and to blah blah a firm of carpenters to blah blah shelves in each of the rooms. Okay, so Nelson will arrange for carpets to be removed and to get a firm of carpenters to blah blah shelves. Raf. Her odaya raf. Ne yapılacak? Put up, right? And to get a firm of carpenters to put up shelves in each of the rooms. All right. Bathrooms 21 to 29. Karen agreed to contact a firm of plumbers and blah, blah, any leaking faucets, blah, blah. Okay. Karen agreed to contact a firm of plumbers, tesisatçı demekti hatırlarsanız, and get or have any leaking faucets replaced, right? Akan muslukları ne yapacak? Replace, değiştirecek. Karen agreed to contact a firm of plumbers and get any leaking faucets replaced or have any leaking faucets replaced. And for laundry room, Jim is going to blah blah an electrician to blah blah the wiring in the laundry room. Okay. Jim is going to get an electrician to the wiring in the laundry room. Okay. Ne olacak arkadaşlar? Look at. Jim is going to get an electrician to look at the wiring in the laundry room. We need to install extra washing machines. So, if necessary, we will blah blah him to blah blah the whole system. We are talking about wiring here. Evet. Ekstra makineler koyunca o kablolar, elektrik kablolarından bahsediyor. We need to install extra washing machines. So, if necessary, we will get him to rewire the whole system. Okay. Next page. What are common mistakes that people make when they give a presentation? All right, let's do the exercise 2. Now we are going to study the professional skills box about giving presentation. Here we have giving presentations, professional skills box. Okay? And we are going to complete do's and don'ts with phrases A to J. We are going to complete these empty places with these phrases, okay? So let's take a look at the phrases first. A, ask if there are any questions. B, forget to check your spelling. C, read the audience. D, stand in front of the screen. E, speak clearly. F, keep to the time allowed. G, use lots of different colors and fonts. H, read from a script. I, keep to your plan. And J, use a small font. All right then. First of all, we are going to look at the do part of giving presentations. You should do what? 1, blah, blah. For example, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and tell them who you are. So what is it? What is it going to be? It is C, right? Greet the audience first. Do greet the audience, like good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and tell them who you are. Introduce yourself. Greet and introduce yourself. Okay. 2, blah, blah at a natural speed. Don't rush. or talk deliberately slowly. Natural speed. Okay, ne olacak o zaman? So what is it going to be? E, right? Speak clearly at a natural speed. Don't rush or talk deliberately slowly. 3, blah, blah. Finishing early is better than running into extra time. Allow about 2 minutes for each slide. So, finishing early is better. F, right? Keep to the time allowed. Yani size verilen zamanın dışına çıkmayın. O zamanda kalın. Keep to the time allowed. Finishing early is better than running into extra time. Allow about 2 minutes for each slide. 4, blah, blah. Don't be tempted to digress. You will waste time and you might lose your concentration. So what is it going to be? I, right? Keep to your plan. Keep to your plan. Sağa sola dallandırıp budaklandırmayacaksınız arkadaşlar. Tamam. Keep to your plan. Don't be tempted to digress. You will waste time and you might lose your concentration. And 5, do blah, blah. If they are slow in coming, have some ready. So, what is it going to be? A, ask if there are any questions. If they are slow in coming, have some ready. Hiç sorunuz var mı diye sorun. Eğer sorular gelmek zor geliyorsa, yani çok az geliyorsa, siz de bir yanınızda hazır soru bulundurun ve bunlara biraz cevap vererek hani konuyu biraz açın gibi bir anlamı var. And now we have don't part. So you shouldn't do these things while giving a presentation. Okay, don't blah blah. Prepare short prompts instead and rehearse your talk in advance so you feel confident. So what is it going to be? Rehearse your talk in advance. Önceden çalışmak demek arkadaşlar. O zaman ne olacak bu? H, don't read from a script. Don't read from a script. Öyle kağıda gömülmeyin. Karşınızdaki insanlara bakarak konuşun demeye çalışıyor. Prepare short prompts instead and rehearse your talk in advance so you feel confident. Short prompts dediği arkadaşlar hani konu başlıklarını not alırsınız. Ona bakıp konuyu hatırlayıp devam edersiniz. O anlamda. 7. Don't blah blah. Check that everyone can see. Check that everyone can see what? What is it going to be? It is D, right? Don't stand in front of the screen. Check that everyone can see. Anlattığınız şeyin önünde durup milletin görmesini engellemeyin diyor. Don't blah blah or put too many words on the slide. Keep your slides clear and simple. Don't something or put too many words on slide. Keep your slides clear and simple. So it is going to be G, right? Don't use lots of different colors and fonts. Don't make it so complicated. Keep it simple. Okay, 9. Don't blah blah. It makes the information difficult to read, especially from the back of the room. So what is it going to be? Don't blah blah. It makes the information difficult to read. So it is going to be J. Don't use a small font. Right? It makes the information difficult to read, especially from the back of the room. And final one, 10, don't blah blah on your slides. Mistakes of this kind can create a very bad impression. So it is going to be what? Don't blah blah on your slides. B, right? Don't forget to check your spelling on your slides. Mistakes of this kind can create a very bad impression. Okay. Let's move on. Now we have a listening exercise. We are going to listen to a presentation about using Kaizen and answer these questions 1 to 3. And then we are going to listen once again and complete the slides. for the second half of the presentation with 1 to 3 words. This is the second part. We are first going to listen and answer these 3 questions. 1, what is Kaizen and what is it used for? 2, what does that word mean? And 3, which Japanese industry first used Kaizen? Okay? All right then. Are we ready? Let's go then.
Unit 8, page 73. Exercises 3 and 4.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this presentation on Kaizen principles in hotel management. My name is Yusuke Takahashi, and I'm responsible for the housekeeping staff at the Empire Hotel in Hiroshima. So you are probably wondering what this Japanese word Kaizen means. Well, the term is made up of 2 words, kai, which means continuous, and zen, which means for the better. So Kaizen is usually translated as continuous improvement. This Kaizen principle of continuous improvement has actually existed for quite a long time. It first appeared at the Toyota Motor Company in Japan just after the end of the Second World War and was developed as a fundamental part of their production philosophy. Although the Japanese have long recognized the importance of Kaizen in manufacturing, I don't think it has yet been applied to the running of a hotel. But the principles are important and can be applied to any service industry and not just production. So, who does Kaizen concern? The answer is everybody. Kaizen is a system that involves every employee, from upper management down to chambermaids and cleaners. The idea is to encourage all the personnel to come up with small suggestions for improvement on a regular basis. This is not an activity that takes place once a year, or once a month, or even once a week. It takes place all the time. Suggestions are not limited to a specific area, such as marketing or dealing with complaints. Kaizen is based on making changes anywhere where improvements are possible. There's no one best way of doing something. There's always a better way. If Kaizen is to work, you have to create the right atmosphere and adopt the right practices. This means encouraging staff to work in teams so that they feel involved in and motivated by all aspects of running the hotel and not just their own little area. Secondly, it means sharing information and empowering staff to make decisions so suggestions can be implemented immediately. It's also a good idea to provide incentives. So if an employee's suggestion leads to greater efficiency, then that employee should be rewarded.
Evet. All right then. We have listened. So let's answer the questions. But I want to give the answer of the second question first. What does that word mean, Kaizen, mean? So Kaizen is made up of 2 words, kai and zen, and in short, it means continuous improvement. And what is it used for? It is used for a long, it has been used for a long time, actually. It is a system that involves everyone in a company or in a working place, and it is not actually limited to a specific area. It can be used everywhere, and it is about making changes whenever possible, and it also includes everyone, every employee in that system. And it encourages everyone to participate and share their opinions about how to improve that system, about improvements that can be made in that system. So everyone, from the highest point to the lowest point, everyone should be included in that decision-making area. And the third question, which Japanese industry first used Kaizen? Well, the answer is Toyota Motor Company. All right, now we are out of time, so we are going to listen to this once again in our next lesson and do this second exercise together. Evet arkadaşlar, zamanımız doldu. O yüzden alıştırmamızın kalanını bir sonraki ders saatimizde yapacağız. Yeniden dinleyeceğiz ve konuyla ilgili yeni bir alıştırma var. Onu yapacağız ve sonra kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. O zaman bir sonraki dersimizde görüşünceye kadar kendinize iyi bakın gençler. Hoşça kalın.